UNSC Resolution 2270 passed unanimously to punish North Korea for its nuclear ambitions. Connie Kim looks into if the sanctions are hitting where it hurts, as well as how much will it take before the reclusive regime feels the effects of those measures.
More than a month has passed since the United Nations imposed the heaviest sanctions on North Korea to date, following its nuclear and long-range ballistic missile tests earlier this year. Many have been wondering about the impact of sanctions on Pyongyang, but South Korea's unification ministry says it's too early to assess effectiveness.
It seems too early to gauge the effects on North Korea. For example, data on exports and imports is from precisely a month since sanctions were imposed.
The North Korean economy is expected to take quite a hit, as 45% of the North's total exports to China include anthracite coal and iron ore, which the UN banned Pyongyang from exporting. In addition, Beijing, North Korea's most important ally, blacklisted 31 North Korean vessels in accordance with the UN Security Council. China's pressure on the North is expected to continue as Chinese President Xi Jinping pledged that Beijing will fully implement North Korea's sanctions during his meeting with his U.S. counterpart Barack Obama at a nuclear summit in Washington last week. North Korea has been defiant and continued its belligerent rhetoric ever since the UN sanctions were announced. Pyongyang fired short and mid-range missiles and continues to jam GPS signals in the south to protest the sanctions slapped on the regime. In a possible indication that the sanctions are taking a toll, the North noted the possibility of a second arduous march, a propaganda campaign used by Pyongyang in the 1990s to overcome famine that killed more than 3 million people. Government officials and experts on North Korea expect it to take at least 3 months for UN sanctions to impact the North Korean economy. Meanwhile, there are reports of North Korean trading companies smuggling cash near the North Korea-China border, indicating loopholes exist in North Korea's sanctions. Connie Kim, Arirang News.